It's time to let it flow. It's time to let it flow. Yeah, it's time to let it flow. Yeah, it's time to let it flow. It's time to let it flow. What's poppin'? Welcome to the next episode of Let It Flow. Got a special guest with me, Big Team 28 Fitness. What's good, dog?
What's good, man? I appreciate you having me, man. It was definitely a blessing to be able to come on your show and bless the mic.
I appreciate you coming.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So how you doing?
Man, I'm blessed.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
blessed. I woke up this morning with the right state of mind, my mental health in the best condition. I got my workout on. I'm good, man.
Facts. So who is Team 28 Fitness?
Oh, man. We talking about Big Team 28 Fitness. Team 28 Fitness come from, man, 28 was my jersey number when I came down here and played semi-pro. That's the only number they had available. And when they gave me 28, I thought of Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson, one of the toughest running backs that ever ran the ball between the hole. And team came from, just playing a team, just being a team player, just understanding the game. When I first started Team 28 Fitness, it was going to be 28 Fitness, and that name was already taken. And one of my friends said, man, Team 28 Fitness, and it wasn't taken, so we went with Team 28 Fitness, and that's just what it is.
It's a dope name. So what is it? What is Team 28 Fitness?
Shit, man, Team 28 Fitness, the best personal trainer ever, the biggest positive motivation speaker, man. Like, I'm a team player. Even though I could put up the boards and get the rebound, I'm all about sharing the assist too. That's what Team 28 Fitness mean to me.
Facts.
When I say team, I mean I'm willing to give the assist to anybody to be great, even if it take away from my person, my scoring, my rebounds. I'm a team player.
That's what's up. So what got you into like personal training?
Oh man, that's crazy. that's very interesting because I stood in these old condos and I ran into a guy, man, kid you not, man, one of the best opportunities in my life. I ran into a guy that was paying him to come to the complex to train 2 days out the week. And his name was Rob, but I never forget that guy. Never forget him. He was walking his dog and I ran up on him. I said, man, I want to be a trainer. He laughed at me. He said, you don't got what it take. I said, man, I got the people. I know I could get people. He said it take more than that. And he gave me his number. I called the guy for like a month. And when I called him, he finally gave me a chance. He gave me one client, and he sat down and watched me train that person. He gave me a B-.
Really?
I was upset. So when I did that, he said, I'm a grade you again. And the next time he gave me a grade, it was an A+.
Oh, wow.
So, I'm forever grateful from running into people's paths, into people's lives, to be able to create opportunities to find my destiny, to find my greatness. But before I even met that guy, I was working at a school in Seco Ranch. Every day I used to call my cousin and tell him on the phone, man, I want to be a personal trainer. That's what I got the passion for, to be able to show love and motivate and encourage people. Every day I used to call him at work, and he said, well, we going to do it, and we going to do this. And I done reached out to a lot of people in the industry to help me learn the games on different things, and they overlooked me.
Really?
They overlooked me. Now they reaching out to me. Now they want to do business, but the business is gonna cost not business.
It's too late now.
It's too late. Yeah, it's too late. It's too late.
That's how it be, dog. It's always be like that. It's crazy.
It's too late, man, and it's crazy because I lost my job working for a school to hitting my knees to asking God how I'm gonna pay my bills. I got so many responsibilities. He said, just trust and believe in me. This ain't where I want you to be, but it's going to take time for me to get you where I want you to be. And that was it. Me losing my job, me going through them trials and tribulations, me hitting my knees, me finding who he was again, me understanding his purpose and his passion and why he do certain things. Because I used to question God all the time, like, why you sending me through these things? Knowing that I don't want to go through these things, but right. Them things that made me better.
Well, see, you know what it is? It's like a lot of us look at it as a test, right? It's like we're being tested to show that we're going to get through it and still stay strong and still have a good perspective, good mind state. But I think the real truth is, I think that's part of it, definitely part of it. I think the real truth is the intention is that we're being given opportunity. And if we get through, we're being prepared. You know what I'm saying? It's be like a soldier. Think of a soldier who goes through boot camp.
Go through boot camp.
They got to go through. You're going through like that's
gotta
our
earn
boot
that.
camp.
You gotta earn that.
You got to earn that. Like if you don't succeed through boot camp, you ain't gonna be in the army.
You ain't gonna be in the army.
They're gonna kick you out.
They're gonna kick you out.
So it's like you got to go hard.
Yeah.
But you got to go through it, and it's a struggle every day. You wake up, and that is exactly what you just described. It's our boot camp in life, and we don't only go through one boot camp. Them motherfuckers come a couple times. You know what I'm saying?
We go through them every day.
Exactly.
Every day. The more I be positivity, the more I put my focus on him, the more I preach him, the more I live by him, the more I be obedience to him. I go through the boot camp.
Yeah.
I go through the boot camp. It's easy to do wrong, but it's hard to do right.
Right.
It's hard to do right.
It is.
That's why people always give up on doing right and be so quick to go wrong, because the devil feed into the wrong. The devil bless the wrong people all the time before God bless the right. That's a weak mind gonna always be accepted by the devil. The weak mind gonna always be accepted by the devil because you feed in his spirit.
Right. But the thing about the devil is that shit never lasts.
Oh, no.
Like you get it, but it comes at such a price and that's what ruins you. The cost of it. Dealing with him. But but back to what we were saying about the boot camp, that you go through the boot camp. So it's not only a test, it's preparation, so that when you are given the opportunity that you eventually were trying to prepare for, you're ready. Because when you get big opportunities and you're not ready, that's you fuck it up.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're like,
definitely.
bro, like I'm here, I'm happy I'm here, but I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And when it got hard, I folded. You feel what I'm saying? It's like trying to bench 400 pounds, but you really can't even bench 150. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like that shit gonna collapse your ass.
I said that the other day on my motivation. I said, man, we ask God for something. He give it to us, but we ain't prepared to keep it.
Right. Facts.
We ain't prepared to keep it.
We ain't prepared to keep it. You know, another thing people do wrong is they ask God for something. Like they're like, please give me this. And when it comes, it's not like God's like, all right, I'm gonna drop $1 million in your front porch. You might get that $1 million, but you gotta work for it. So he gives you the work. You know, it's like selling drugs. He's like, he ain't gonna give you the money. He gonna give you the drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
now you gotta go sell that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta do some type of work. You gotta do some type of work behind that of what you asking for. That's why I tell people all the time, don't pray without working.
Right.
Don't pray without working. You gotta work before praying.
Exactly. So what a lot of people do is they get the work or they get whatever opportunity that involves work, and then they complain.
Oh, yeah.
It's like you were given the opportunity you asked for, but now you're crying like, oh man, I'm sick of this shit. I gotta do this and that. It's too much. I think I'm gonna quit. And it's like God's just sitting there like, yeah, I hear you. Why would I give you another opportunity when you're crying every day about the one I gave you? So we don't realize that hard times and that hard work we had to put in was like that the more you complain, you lose it. There's no opportunities.
Oh yeah, he listened.
He's listening. He's hearing that stuff.
That's why I just tell people, man, be careful about what you ask for. If you ain't prepared, if you ain't ready for what you ask for, don't be prepared to ask him for it.
Right.
Because God give you what you ask for. But when you be specific about the certain things you ask for, you gotta be, if you say, Lord, I want the opportunity, I want more money, but I don't want the stress, I don't want the problems, I don't want the drama. You gotta be specific about what you asking for. Because guess what? He'll give it to you with problems and everything. So when I ask him for things, and it don't be money, I ask him for mental help, I ask him for on prosperity. I ask him for just to wake up every day with my health, because I know that's more important than anything. You have the money.
It's priceless.
Oh yeah, that's priceless.
You can't buy health.
No,
you can't go to
all.
the store and be like, "Can I buy some health?" You know what I'm saying?
Can
like,
I buy a new heart, new kid? You know, you can get a kid in, but can I buy a new heart? Can I get, you know,
good luck.
Good luck with finding a kidney nowadays.
Yeah,
you know,
right?
Because people don't want. The people got bad kidneys. Other people can't afford to give you theirs.
There's a list.
Oh yeah,
and
you're late
on that. Yeah, exactly.
The list long, man. So that's why I say right now, take care of your health, take care of your mindset, take care of your mental health, so you don't have to end up on them lists. So you don't have to look for nobody to give you these things that you might feel you need when you got control of it right now to change some of the things you do, some of the ways you eat. You know, so most definitely, man.
Facts. So I know you personal trained some big names. Who have you worked with so far?
Oh, a lot of people, man. A lot of people. My boy Mac, Funny Mike, Rob, JP, a lot of Mac Wilson, a lot of people, man. A lot of people that ain't big and a lot of people that is big. I treat the big like the big and the little like the big. So everybody get the same love when it come down getting that love, getting that training, man. When I tell people I'm more than just a trainer, I'm giving you that knowledge. I'm giving you that spirit. I'm giving you that motivation, that encouragement. Because people come and say, man, I wanna lose weight. But then I say, you want to lose weight and make more money. You want more opportunity. You want a new journey. You want to build. So I speak positive. I speak life into people, man. They don't know. When we working out, I'm praying over them. You know, I'm praying over them. I'm asking God to open up the doors and the walls to opportunities, to grow, to the mindset. Because you can have the money but don't have the mindset. You can have everything, bro. You just need that person that's going to pray over you each and every day. Because as they come to me, man, they might tote bad spirit. I need to get that spirit up to date. So.
I respect that. That's dope as hell. So that brings me back to something you said earlier. You said that he told you that the guy who you met in the bike, he told you that there's more to personal training than that. What does it take to be like an amazing A1 personal trainer, in your opinion?
You gotta have that connection with him. You gotta be willing to listen to him. You gotta be willing to have a conversation, a good conversation. That's what he said. I wasn't conversating enough. I wasn't attached. I wasn't
personable.
I wasn't trying to get to know them. So he said that's where I lacked that. And when I realized that, then that's when he gave me the A+. You know, it's crazy because I met that guy 4 or 5 years ago, man, and we still in contact today. And he hit me to train him. Even though he a trainer, he hit me to train him.
To push him.
He said, man, you got that push, you got that drive, you got that motivation, you got that encouragement. You got something that a lot of people don't have. That's why I give you a edge over everybody in the game. And then you don't quit. You don't quit. I never quit. Through diversity, through trials and tribulations, I always think that it's a better day coming.
Right.
So that's just
facts. So you see the glass is half full.
Oh yeah.
As opposed to half empty.
Yes, indeed.
I feel like that's a big thing these days. I think a lot of people don't even realize that the glass is always empty, no matter what, because they just don't understand that the glass could be half full. It's all about the way you see it. Like the way you see things is so fucking powerful. Like if I say this is a bad day, it's a bad day. Yeah. And more bad shit will probably happen because I'm looking for it.
Because you're looking for it.
But if it's because you're looking for it, you drive down the road, someone cut in front of you, like fuck that. But if you're in a good mood, you would just hit your brakes and continue singing your song, and you just exactly. Go ahead, you good, you got it. Because I'm going to get my food. I don't give a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying? But because I'm in a bad mood, I'm perceiving it as a bad thing. Now that's everything.
Yeah, man. Your mindset. That's why they say if you wake up in the morning on the wrong side of the bed, go back to sleep. Go back to sleep.
Go back to sleep.
Go back to sleep. The reason why, because you ain't prepared for the day.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, if you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, your energy ain't right, then go back to sleep so you could get on the right side of the bed, because everything ain't gonna always be right. Dang. But it start right here. It start right here. I tell people all the time, man, it start right here. If this not right here for me, then I ain't gonna be right at all. So I need this to be right for everything else to be right. This still the most important thing to me ever. Because I didn't have this all the time. We didn't have this. This mindset is $1 billion company up here, man. But it ain't good if you don't utilize it. It ain't good if you don't utilize it, man. If we let people trick us up here, then we going to be forever tricked in the streets.
Facts. I definitely agree with that. Your mind is everything. If your mind isn't in the right place, you ain't gonna go nowhere in life. It's like your mind is what controls the direction you move in. Oh, yeah. Your body's gonna just go wherever. You know what I'm saying? Wherever your mind tells it to. So if your mind isn't focused on going the right direction, you're gonna be wandering around aimlessly for your whole life. You gotta have a direction. You gotta have your mind directed.
Yes, indeed, man. You know, my mind is a GPS.
Exactly.
And whatever I put in that GPS for that day, that's where my body going. That's where it's going. When I wake up in the morning, my GPS, the first thing is to give praise to him and make sure that I got the right mindset to go lead the other people in the right direction. That's the first thing in my GPS. That's the first thing. I don't see nothing else in my GPS but that right there. Google it. Put it in there. Hey, God, my mental health right? Yeah, it's right. My mindset right? Yeah, it's right. My focus right? Yeah, it's right. Is I'm ready to be around somebody to be right? Yeah, it's right. Now go be great today, Desmond. Go be great.
And you know what's interesting that you say that? So I feel like our mind is like the receiver for the GPS. Like our mind's the phone. and on the phone is telling us where to go. But I feel like the one who, like, if you were like, I feel like God or whatever you believe in, if you believe in manifestation, you believe in God, I feel like that is what the signal is to the GPS.
Oh, yeah.
To guide you. Because like we want to be successful. Like we want to be good people. Like we have, I feel like we're on the same page with that.
A lot of people want to be successful.
Yeah,
I don't want to
exactly.
be successful.
What you want to be?
I want to live long. Success is something that you got to get every day. Success is rented. You could be successful today and broke tomorrow. You could be successful today and successful tomorrow. Success is only off of the work you put in that day.
Yeah.
So I mean, success is okay, but I want to live longer. Living longer, you could easily reach success. Success is something that come and goes like motion in your life. You could have it's like LeBron James. He could have a good year and you forget about him, and then he come back a year from now and he have a good year. That's I don't want that.
Right.
I don't want that. I want to live longer. Success is something that you could get that every day. But living longer is something that you can't get every day. And that's living longer is by making the right decision, by putting yourself in the right places, by thinking the right way. That's something I want. That's something that's forever lasting that you want to live by, man. Success we can have money, but then we ain't got the right mindset. We ain't in the right mind stage to be successful and do what we gotta do with it. It's gonna drain us.
You got a good point. Success definitely has a time limit for a lot of people. So that's why I feel like the best way to do is get your success and invest. You know what I'm saying? But the most important thing is your health. You know what I'm saying? That brings me to the next question I got for you. So like, what would you say is a good diet, like for somebody who's trying to lose weight and build muscle? Lose fat and build muscle.
Watch your carbs. Drink you a lot of water. Stay away from fast food. Fast from out the day. Fast out the day. Eat a lot of bake. So things like that, man. When you do your carbs, if you rice, bread, dairy, all that different things add fat. So you want to just like if you like carbs, go sweet potatoes. You want healthy fat, go avocado. There's a lot of different
avocado
things.
Oil.
Avocado, yeah. Mm-hmm. It add healthy fat to you. So there's a lot of different ways that I tell people, man, to how you lose weight. You got to lose weight to rebuild muscles. You don't want to build muscles on top of fat. It ain't gonna look right. You want to lose the weight and rebuild it once you get your weight off that you want, and just rebuild it with the muscles. And that's what I tell people all the time, man. That's what I got up doing with my friends, man, helping them lose the weight. And then we just rebuild the muscles and make them look good. So most definitely, man.
That's my biggest problem is carbs. I love fucking rice. Brown rice. I mean, I try to go brown and feel like I'm doing something, you know what I'm saying? But I love rice. I mean, I love bread too. I ain't gonna lie, eating pizza sometimes. That pepperoni's pizza right here, bro, that shit is going crazy.
I don't be messing with none of that stuff, baby. I don't be man. Listen, man, I don't be messing with none of that, man. This month I've been doing that 31-day fasting, so I ain't been eating no fast food, none of that. I've been fasting a lot, watching my sugar intake. Anything that I do with sugar is be from like fruits and different things like that. No snacks, no chips, none of that. So yeah, man, most definitely. The only sugar I probably get in is from them energy drinks, the little sugar that they have, and they don't be having no sugar anyway.
Do you take a pre-workout?
Yeah, I take pre-workout.
Which one do you take?
Man, I was taking this man, I forgot. It was good. I just used to do a lot of C4s, a lot of energy drinks, but I've been taking this pre-workout. It just help you rebuild your it help you your soreness. It help you not be so sore and stuff like that. It's crazy, but I ain't been on it though. I ain't been on it the last 31 days. I just been on my energy drinks and stuff like that. But I do take pre-workout. That's about the most.
I take one. I think it's called like Woke AF.
Yeah. I tried that.
Yeah.
Woke it's good, but when your body get immune to it, you need something stronger. Yeah, woke. Yeah, I tried that. I did woke C4. Man, I did all of them. It's crazy because I started doing woke Dry scoop. If you do dry scoop, you gotta be ready to work. Yeah, I
You
do
just-
dry
just-
scoop.
just pour it in your mouth?
and just run it with the water after. It's gonna hit you harder to where you
Damn.
yeah.
I never
dry
tried
scoop.
that one.
Yeah, dry scoop,
That's
man.
when you serious about some shit.
I'm serious about this workout though,
Bro, that's a skit. You got to do that shit. Next time you dry scoop that shit, like, and you do it, you be like, when you serious about this shit, what's up?
I jump all on a man. Let me tell you something, man. I love that workout. You know what's crazy? You know what my warm ups is? This every day. Ask anybody who came to work out or who the people that work out with me. Ask Nair and them in London. Our warm up is 200 pull ups before we even start every day.
Dang.
So our goal is to at least do 15,000 or 20,000 pull ups a month.
Wow.
So I've been doing that for the last 6-7 months. Pull ups. I'm talking about wide, close, whatever pull ups it is. We doing. We do sets of 15, we do sets of 10, and I like to get it in. That's just warm-ups. And we do 100 dips. This every day.
Wow.
This every day. Consistency every day. The weights is the easiest thing. The conditioning, the cardio is the hardest things. Like everybody run to the weights, and that's why everybody body look like that, because they don't do the cardio. They don't do the Stairmaster. They don't do the treadmill. They just want to go over there and lift weights and lifting weights and on top of bad fat. It's just gonna make you bigger. It ain't gonna make you rip more cut. That's why I changed my diet, because I got a partner I follow. He like a role model, man. Man, he 10% body fat. And he look good. But he say if you don't do your cardio, you don't eat right. That's why I say eating is the most important thing to having abs.
Yeah.
You could do 1 million abs a day. But if you ain't eating right, then your abs will not grow. It's gonna grow under the fat.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna show like you wanted to show.
Yeah.
So eating right to get abs. Abs is made in the kitchen, not in the gym. People don't understand that. We got to do ab workouts right now. I need to get some abs. How you eating? Well, I just had a bologna sandwich with a lot of bread, mayonnaise. You ain't going to get abs. You ain't going to get abs. Ask people, I do the less abs because I know abs not made in the gym. It's made in the kitchen. So that's why I try to do a lot of eat the proper food, eat the type of things that I need. And I tell people all the time, when you're doing chest and upper body, you need low carbs. You need low carbs or no carbs at all. When you're doing legs, you need a lot of carbs because carbs give you energy. Carbs help you get the energy, get through the workout. When you're doing legs, take a lot.
Yeah, they do.
When you're doing upper body, you don't have to eat a lot of carbs because you don't need that. It ain't gonna take, upper body ain't gonna take more than what your legs do.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah, whenever I do legs, I feel out of it for sure at the end of the workout.
It takes so much out you.
Yeah.
It takes so much out you. That's why I do the Stairmaster. Every morning I do the Stairmaster for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It hurt. It hurt.
Yeah, I need to get in that Stairmaster.
It hurt.
I usually just get on the treadmill, and if I don't, I'll run like 5 miles, like around the neighborhood and stuff like that. But I definitely got to get my diet right. And I like that what you said about the cardio, because like, I'm the same way. I run every time I go to the gym, but I definitely go to the weights, like, get it, you know what I'm saying? But I need to get more into
the weights of confidence building. But that cardio that let you stand out, that make you stand out. That cardio, that Stairmaster. Why you think they got less machine as the Stairmaster and the treadmill than they got in weights? Because a lot of people ain't gonna go to the cardio and the Stairmaster, the treadmill. That's why you able to get on that Stairmaster and the treadmill when you walk to it, because it's easy. Because it's hard for people to do.
Yeah, it is.
Think about it. Why they got so many weights up in here? Because everybody want to be there. Why they ain't got so many people over here? Because nobody want to be there. Time consuming. It
is time consuming, and it takes your energy too. Yeah, like it takes a lot more energy to run or do a Stairmaster than it is to lift weights.
Yeah,
no doubt about that.
Why you think people, man, we gonna bench? We got 12. It's easy. 1, 2, 3. We gonna do Stairmaster. We got 30 minutes. Oh, that 30 minutes is a long time. Yeah. So I look at it like, man, when you on that Stairmaster, is you willing to be successful right now and get off fast? Are you willing to be successful and stay on long? So that's the mindset I have.
I'm gonna get on that Stairmaster more for sure.
Yeah, you gotta get on that Stairmaster. Yeah. Your foundation, your legs is everything. That's your foundation. If your foundation weak, you're gonna fall over. Now I tell people all the time when they say, man, I wanna go buy a big house. I say, how your foundation gonna be?
Right. Facts. Yeah, exactly. If your foundation is weak, the whole house ain't gonna stand up.
Your house going down.
Yeah.
So,
You gotta have your foundation right.
The foundation is everything. If you just like your marriage, your foundation, how you is, how you willing to be, what you willing to change, what you willing to give, what you ain't willing to take. What you bring is how your wife gonna accept it, and what she gonna accept, and how your relationship gonna forever be.
The foundation.
That foundation. It start from you.
Right.
I ain't gonna marry no man who ain't got no foundation, who ain't got no mindset, who don't understand how to lead when it's time to lead. You know your wife gonna always want to lead. She gonna always feel like she the big dog. But when it's time for you to stand up, you stand up, man.
Yeah.
You let your woman feel like that.
That's exactly how
you
it
gotta
be.
let your woman be. Hey, baby, go ahead and I ain't gonna balk until it's time.
Until I need.
Until I need to. So
right, it ain't worth
man.
it. Yeah. And to make them happy, you know.
Oh yeah, make them most definitely, man. Girl, you know they tell you, girl, I'm running this over here.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, we go to the barber shop and say the same thing. Who the man in the house? Boy, you know who wear the pants in the house.
Nah.
Yeah. You know,
Thanks.
so it's just about that foundation. Foundation is everything. So
Facts. What's your suggestion when it comes to like splitting out workouts? Like let's say you're going to the gym 5 days. Like how would you split out the workout, the muscle groups?
I mean, so on Mondays we do chest and triceps.
Okay.
On Tuesday we do back and biceps. On Wednesday we just do straight legs. On Thursday we do shoulders. On Friday we do arms. We do triceps and biceps. So, like I said, man, it's never no way to not being great. Like if you trying to grow something, if you trying to get better at something, you could do it every day. You could do it every day. You're not gonna go hard every day, but you could do it every day. I tell people all the time, you want to at least do legs 2 to 3 times out the week. Legs build strength, legs build foundation, and legs help you cut. Legs burn more fat on your body than anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So when you doing legs, man, you cut, you getting ripped, you shredding, you losing weight. Yeah, when them legs, man, they take a yeah, people laugh all the time about my legs, but my legs I could squat about 500. And when I'm talking about squat, I'm talking about ass to the grass. I like to get ass to the grass and ass to the grass, baby.
That's serious.
Yeah. It's serious. That foundation serious. That squatting is very important. That you put your ass down. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
And take your time. Don't rush it. Don't be
real quick. Yeah.
I be having to listen to some music when I do that.
Oh yeah.
I be having to get in my zone.
Really push it. Damn, 500 on your back. So if you get stuck down there, you really fucked up.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna get stuck.
Yeah, ain't happening.
I done been through too much to get stuck down there.
Right. Facts. Right. You got to pull from inside sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, I be cheating and doing like the squats on the machine where you're like pushing. You know what I'm saying?
With the leg press.
Yeah, the leg press
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. But you want to do squats. You want to do back squats and you want to do front squats. So it build these. Baby.
Oh, different parts. Yeah.
So when the people do front squats, it help build these. When people do back squats,
okay.
So yeah, when people put the ball on the front, it help build these. So it's different things that help. So that's why I say you ain't got to put as much. Now let me get that together. You don't have to put all the heaviest weight on there. You want to put the best weights that you comfortable with, but you want more the reps. So
you're saying you want to work on your form.
Yeah.
Like less weight, more form.
More form and more reps.
Yeah.
Nice and
Okay.
steady.
Got you.
More form, better form, and good reps.
Okay.
Not that half reps. That ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, you in the gym bench pressing 225 and you ain't going all the way in.
Or all the way down.
All the way down. That's the
You're not doing 225.
You short stroking. You don't want that. You want to get something that you comfortable with, and I need you to lock the elbows. I need you to touch that chest. So that's my focus.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking notes. You know what I'm saying? That's
most definitely, man. Gonna get you fine for the wine, baby.
Yeah.
Get you fine for the wine, man. Like I said, I still want to say again and again, I appreciate you from having Big Team 28 Fitness on here, man. This mean a lot to me. You know, coming from where I come from, being able to meet different people, watch you from your beginning when you first moved to Houston, watch your process, watch your growth, watch you elevate to a level where you still elevating in life. You know, sometimes in life we want to do things with certain people, but it don't be the right time. And when I first saw you came down, I could have did something with you. It would have been good, but it wouldn't have been better than this.
Facts.
So I appreciate you from having me on here, man, being able to bless the mic and get a world, show the world who I really is and what I'm made of, man.
That's what I like about doing this podcast. And I definitely appreciate you reaching out, for real. Like when I seen it, I was like, okay, cool. I'm getting some motion. I see you doing a lot of stuff around here with a lot of people. I was like, okay. You know, and that's why I like doing the podcast, is bringing people on and like, because, you know, people see us for like what the content we put out, like, you know, but they don't really know who we really are. Yeah. It's like you got to take opportunity to really get to know someone, realize like, yo, it's a lot deeper than what you guys see.
Most definitely. And I appreciate you just bringing me on, man. Big Team 28 Fitness, the big street, the big positive motivation, speaker, the street pastor, the best person to train, the best person to be around, the one who speak about that man up above, the one who ain't afraid to lead these kids in the right direction.
And honestly, the world needs more of that these days. I feel like there's not enough good role models. You know what I'm saying? Like the role models we have now for the youth specifically, I don't feel like they're like for the women and the men. I don't feel like they're being led in the right direction. And it's like, where's it gonna go? You know what I'm saying? Like when we were younger, like we maybe didn't have the best role models, but I feel like they were a little bit better than now. Now it's like, bro, and we got to realize we are like the role models. So we have to take that responsibility. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, my goal with this podcast and, like, a lot of what I'm doing now in my life, I've done plenty of things I regretted, you know what I'm saying? Shit I shouldn't have did. I'm in my life now, I'm like, okay, I'm trying to put a positive impact on the world. I'm trying to show the world that there's a better way. We need to open our mind. Like you said, the mind. We need to work on our mind as a society, because people are lost right now. They don't know where to go. They see so much negativity. Like, it's hard to be positive when you're like, imagine being a kid right now and all you go is social media and it's all just people talking shit. Nobody's happy. Everybody, it seems like the norm is to be sad, upset, and just angry. That's the norm. So it's like, imagine, and then who's the role models? You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's our responsibility. But look, let me, like, what you're doing. Like, I really respect you when you said, like, you be in the gym, you be praying over, and you be trying to really help people, like, you know, build not just muscles, but mind too. And that's what the world needs.
Oh, yeah, most definitely, man. I tell people all the time, man, I'm Team 28 Fitness, just something different, but I'm on. When people ask me, man, what is your purpose or what your destiny is,
right.
I say, man, to be honest with you, I don't know what God has for me. I'm just living in his purpose. I'm just living in his path. I'm just being that person that he need me to do. You know, God always needed people to work for him. Mm. And when I come to you and I talk to you and I uplift you and I motivate you, this not me. This God just speaking through me, but he using me. So I tell people all the time, man, get with somebody who God trying to use to talk to you. You know, and the young kids, man, it's so much. That's why I listen to rap, but I don't, man. I don't, because it's so much they feed into the negativity that it's nothing positivity for the kids to look up. Right. You know, every time I jump on, that's why I don't be on social media a lot, because I see people posting guns. I see people posting unnecessary things, and they not utilizing it for the right reason. Right. And when you a person, when you're a child of God, or you used by God, you want to be mindful of certain things you see and the things you hear. That's why I don't go everywhere. And when I do go certain places, man, I ask God to forgive me, because I know I'm somewhere where I ain't supposed to be, not serving his purpose. So, you know, it's just certain things, man. That's why I tell people all the time, man, if you ain't got nothing positivity to put on there, be careful about what you put on there. It's somebody that's looking, listening, and waiting to see what you do that could affect their life. Right. If it ain't helping your life, why would you put it on there to destroy somebody else's life? So I be on that, man. I don't like to see negativity posted, this and that. Man, God, my life been going wrong. The devil.
Yeah,
I say, hold on, it start within you.
Right.
Start within you. If you got time to put on the devil hey, woo doing this, I ain't right, I'm on demon time, then you got time to go pray and fix it. Like, if you got time to text, you got time to fix it. If you got time to run to the internet, then you got time to hit your knees. Like, what you doing? Come on now, man. Get your mind right.
Facts.
Get your mind right. Man, if social media ain't here, then what you gonna do?
Right. It's a crazy time. I feel like social media has a grip on culture. It's changed the way that people see the world. You know, I feel like the attention spans have been cut down so short. You know, it's like, so people, like, if you're trying to be successful in life and your attention span is 8 seconds, it's a problem.
Oh, yeah,
if you're trying to be in the gym, you're trying to get fit, and you're like, that takes, you can't just go a week. Because I see, that's another thing I want to ask you. Is like, that's one of the problems I have. Is like, I'll get in the gym, I go by myself, so that's probably not the best thing, but I go by myself, and it's like, I'm working out, but it's like, after going like a couple months, I get distracted, other shit going on, I'll start missing some weeks, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I feel like even my attention spans have been affected by this TikTok and shit. But it's like, how do you feel like, what is your advice to stay consistent in the gym? Like, to just never stop, because, like, you know, just keep going.
Being focused. I say, man, all the time, like, people, it's like prayers. If you miss your prayers, then your day gonna be messed up. So if you miss the gym, your mindset gonna be messed up. So I look at it as much as you pray, and you want to pray every day, then that's just as much as you need to be in the gym. Because if you miss your prayers, you don't feel right. If you pray, you feel good. So it's like the gym. If you miss the gym, then you ain't gonna feel right. So that's why I say that's how I hold my consistency. That's how I challenge myself. But then I know it's greatness inside that gym every day. Like, it's people in there. You get more opportunities being in a gym, meeting a lot of different owners, business owners, because they want to be great. They want to stay consistent. They want to keep growing. And if I see you in the gym every day and I got a business, I'm going to give you an opportunity because I see you consistent. Consistent is the most important thing. If you talk, when you in the gym talking to people, man, that's the first thing you see. I watch them come in here every day. He consistent every day. So I'm willing to give him a chance because he's going to be consistent.
Right.
That's just the way the game goes.
That makes sense. I never thought about it like that.
Most definitely.
So I'm going to get deep with you for a second. What is the hardest struggle that you went through in your life?
Oh, man. The hardest struggle I went through in my life is, man, damn. How to become a better daddy. How to become a better father.
Okay.
How to become a better father, man. That's one of the hardest things that I've had to go through in my life, because having kids by different people and trying to adapt to two different personalities, trying to do for two different people for separate different states is one of the hardest things. Just trying to become that person, learning, trying to learn the game. When you know, I always had my daddy and I always had a stepdaddy, but they don't teach you everything because they wasn't always there. You know, they went to jail, they did time and stuff. So just learning from mom, just learning how to be a better father, transition from being a daddy to a father. That's a big difference. Anybody could be a daddy, but it's hard to be a father.
It really is, bro.
You know, so when I tell people, they say, man, I'm a good daddy. I say, let's try working on being a good father.
Wow. I never heard that
A dad is a person that provides. A father is a person who show love.
Wow. I like that.
that. A daddy provides. A father is a person who show love.
Right.
So transition from being a daddy to a father, man, there's a lot that you got to learn.
Wow. I think more people need to hear that, bro.
So,
Because I think there's a lot of dads out there.
Oh, yeah.
And there might not be enough fathers.
A lot of dads, but it's not a lot of fathers. When you say father, you like, all right. You want me my daddy or you want me my father? I want me your, and people say I want to meet your daddy because your father is a person who ain't going to accept less for you. Is a person who really put their all for you. Like, hey, when you take my daughter away from here, don't bring her back. And she ain't leave here with these bills, you better handle them bills. That's the old generation we live by. I live by. When you take a woman away from their house, they ain't got that many responsibilities. You better not bring them back.
Facts. Wow.
So, you know, I transition from being a daddy to a father was one of the hardest things, man, and still
Wow.
hardest things because, being raised in teenagers and young adults, you try to learn. You try to listen and you try to understand them too. And also you try to be their protector. You their everything. So you try to protect them, but you want to let them do certain things, but then you got to watch certain things. So it's a lot that go through my mind. And when I let my daughters, my girls go somewhere, it be by people that I really trust. And I know for sure that they ain't going to mistreat my children because, like, man, they first before anything.
Right.
They first before anything. I know they say wife come first before your children, but my children come first before anything. That's something that I can't make again.
Yeah. Facts.
I don't want to lose them, and I don't want to try to make them again. So I want to keep them while I got a chance. And keeping them is by protecting them and giving them everything that they need to be the best they need to be.
Right.
So that's one of my...
That's one of the things I like about doing these interviews is like, because what you just said makes me think. Like, I want to make sure I'm also in that position of being the father. I mean, I'm a dad, and I feel like I'm a father too, but I feel like maybe I could be, perceiving it in a different way. Like the way you explained it, that's important. You know what I'm saying? Because when you say, like, that's my father, you say, that's my dad, like, we mentally can see a difference.
Oh, yeah.
There's a difference. We all know it, whether we want to admit it or not.
When they say father, they say father.
Yeah, you mean that. Yeah.
When they say daddy, daddy. That's my daddy. But when they say that's my father.
Yeah, you just feel a different energies.
Let me change up the way I dress so I can be appropriate for your father.
Yeah.
When they say, I want to marry, just way different respect.
Ah, man, I like
Mr.
that.
and Mr.
Yeah.
Come on now. When they say, I want to propose to you, but hold on. Who I'm proposing to? Who I got to talk to? Or you want to talk to my daddy? Or you want to talk to my father? My father been with my mama for 40 years, so he could give you some better advice than what my daddy used to be mindset. So you be mindful of them things and stuff like that. So most definitely, man.
Yeah, I really respect that. So, have you heard about this new documentary that came out called Quiet on Set?
Nah.
Oh, yo, you got to check it out. So, like, I mean, back in the day, like Nickelodeon days,
All right.
it was like a lot of crazy stuff going on. And like this new documentary dropped where it was like, I didn't really watch the show, but it was a show that was called Josh and Drake, I believe it was called. You ever heard of
Josh and Drake? Yeah.
So I guess apparently the dude Drake came out and said that he was, I don't want to say the word, but let's say SA'd while he was on that show.
All right.
While he was on Nickelodeon, you see what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right.
While he was on Nickelodeon, about one
things.
of the people who worked there. And apparently there was multiple people who were working for Nickelodeon and Disney that were doing this to the kids. And like, so a documentary just came out called Quiet on Set, and they just spoke about it, like openly spoke
Just
about
saying
it.
Quiet on Set me. They can't say much, but they want to speak out about what certain things. Nah, I never watched that. It's crazy.
It came out like a couple days ago.
It's crazy because I never get into them type of things. It's crazy because I never turn on my TV. I never tune into certain episodes and certain things because I feel like it's so much negativity and so much bad energy into it. You don't want to get your mind stuck into something that you don't want in your life. So when I turn on the TV, man, it's very rare. Like I never have time because I want to stay focused. I want to see that vision and stay with that vision and manifest that vision, and I don't want nothing to throw me off that vision.
Because it is television.
That's it.
So it's telling you a vision. It's not your vision.
It's not my
the
vision.
one they're telling you.
It's just showing me somebody else's vision or telling me a vision that they want me to buy into. So, man, I've been that person. I'm like, man, they got these TVs for us to learn certain things, to be a certain way, to have us thinking a certain way when we don't have to think the way. So I don't. When I'm at home, I'm laying down. I'm tuning in. I'm tapping in with my other spirit, my mindset, man. It's crazy because I like to talk to myself a lot because ain't nobody know better than what I know for myself. Ain't nobody gonna give me the best advice that I'm gonna give myself. It's certain things that we made decisions in life, and when we in them bad decisions, what we say, you wasn't supposed to do that. You wrong for that. That wasn't the right idea. You should have left when you wasn't supposed to be there. Nobody else tell us that. We been a couple hours talking to ourselves. So when I need the best advice for me, Talk to yourself. Who want best for you besides yourself?
Yeah, because sometimes you'll get advice from people and like they're telling you things like they're leading you. Like let's say you want to do something big. You got a big opportunity, and you come to somebody who don't see big. They don't see a bigger vision, and you try to get advice from them, and they give you the wrong advice because they don't want to see they don't want to see you go. They don't want to see you grow. They don't want to see you grow above them. So like, oh, I don't know, that shit don't really sound like it's a good opportunity and shit. Like if you ever bring an opportunity to somebody you know is the one, and they tell you, I don't know if that's a good opportunity, you got to cut that person off.
Come on, man.
You got to cut that person off.
But they say, man, they say, your friends is everything. Your friends is everything, and your mindset is everything. They say with the type of people you keep around you is the type of elevation you're going to grow in life.
Right.
The type of people you keep around you. But you never know the type of people you keep around you because you only want to keep successful people around you.
Right.
But nah, that's wrong. You want to keep the right people around you, but the praise people around you. Because any type of people around you with success might not mean you can elevate, but it might not lead you to elevate to the right ways.
Right. Not all money's good money. So some people have gotten money and it wasn't the right way. And they're teaching you how to do it. That's cool, but that's not the way I needed to go in life. You know what I'm saying? Because money's cool and all. But the way you get money has a lot to do with how long you keep the money.
Most definitely.
If you're getting the money in the streets, that's cool. But it ain't gonna last.
Anything that come fast don't never last
Exactly. Because remember earlier you were talking about how you had been at the same followers for a while.
Yeah.
And it was like, that's just how it be. But at the end of the day, not everything good comes fast. Next thing you know, boom, you get 100K because you were doing the right thing at the right time for the right reasons.
Being patient, being waiting. I've been at 68K for almost 3 years. But I understand that when my followers grow, my money gonna grow. My everything grow within each other. So you don't want your followers to grow and your money don't grow.
Right.
You don't want your followers to grow and your mindset don't grow. So when my followers grow, my money growing with it. Because that's the only thing that I'm bringing is my mind, my growth. Everything gotta go together. I don't want nothing to be above one without it all being together. People don't understand. I'm gonna say that again. They want their followers to grow, but their money don't grow. They want their fame to grow, but their money don't grow. When my everything grow, when my followers grow, my money growing. When my money growing, my followers growing. When my followers growing, my mindset growing. I need that to stay at the same pace. I don't need nothing going above each other because I might miss something. You heard what I say? I'm gonna say that again. Your followers to grow, but your mindset still at the bottom. That don't make no sense. Your followers could go up, but your money still low. That don't make no sense. If you got 1.3 million followers and you ain't got 100K to your name, we need to fix that.
Right.
You need to go back to the bottom and revamp. Because sometimes you grow before it was to your time. You don't want to grow before it's your time. You want to grow at the right time.
Pace.
It's
just like when you're taking a run.
Oh, yeah.
You're taking a run. It's like you can go and run full speed, but you're not going to run long. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to run 5-10 miles, you better not try to sprint the first mile because once you get the second mile, you're like, holy shit.
You want to stay at the same pace.
Exactly. You want to stay at the same pace. You want to pace it. You don't want to go too slow, but you don't want to go too fast. You got to have this medium somewhere. And I feel like everybody has their medium. You know, some people are like more on the fast side, some people are on the slow side. But whatever side you're on, that's your side. You got to take ownership of it. This me.
I'm going to stay on the same course.
And don't try to compare yourself to other people. Because that's where people get off course. As they say, man, this other motherfucker was doing this shit. I'm trying to do that shit. You know what I mean? So then you start getting off course. And it's like, if you just would have stayed on course, you would have got there.
Yeah, man. You can't do what everybody else doing. And you can't watch what everybody eating. That's always been my thing. Because this person's successful in this thing, in this field, that don't mean that's where I'm going to be successful at. I don't watch what people eat because it don't make me shit. I don't watch what people do because it don't make me happy. That's just my mindset. If I see somebody doing something and they winning in that perspective, I congratulate them. Because they can't come do what I do and win in my perspective because this ain't for them. That's why everybody can't be a trainer. Everybody can't be that man of God because this ain't for them.
Right.
So it just, like I said, I salute people on what they doing. But, man, come on now. Big Team 28 Fitness in the building, man. I got a question for you.
What you got?
Come on now, man. I know everybody want to know it, and I want to know what's some of the people you want to work with. If I can help you tell me some people that you love to work with, man. That you wanna that you want to work with. Let me help you, man. Let me see. Talk to me now. I gotta take a shot for that. Big Team 28 Fitness ain't been drinking, but I gotta take a shot because I know for sure it's things that we gonna manifest and we gonna make happen.
Let's do it. Okay, so you ever heard of the rapper Tom McDonald?
No.
You gotta check him out. Dude looks a lot like me, but he's a very influential rapper.
Is he a rapper?
Mm-hmm.
Is he from Philly?
He's from Canada, but I had to show you. I'm gonna show you a picture.
Do he have a lot of tattoos
on his face and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he just drop a song with? Show me who he is, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you.
Come on, man. I gotta see him, man. Let me see.
This dude right here.
Oh no, I never saw him.
Yeah.
Never saw him. But
look at this picture of him. So like you can't. I don't have braids in, but like this dude looks similar to me. You know what I'm saying? So
most definitely look like you, man. Come on, man.
I gotta get a podcast with him.
You gotta get one with him
because I feel like the dude does music about like real deep topics and like where the world's going and stuff like that. So I feel like it'd be a good interview. But then again, we look alike, so it would be a fire.
Most definitely, most definitely. A lookalike broadcast, a lookalike. Most definitely, man. You got to tap in with my boy. If you out there, you better get with him, man. Don't waste your opportunity to get with somebody who want to work with you because you never know that person that want to work with you could pass you up, and then they might don't want to work with you no more. So if they want to work with you, work with them. Don't overlook the situation. Don't matter how high your status is. Get with them. Who the next person you like to work with?
So another YouTuber I would love to work with, obviously DDG. You know what I'm saying? So influential. Influential.
That's crazy because that's my partner London. That's one of his favorite YouTubers.
Yeah.
And he met him and he got a picture with him and stuff, man. He says if anybody he like to work with is him. I never really got in tune with what he do and how big he is and stuff, but I hear a lot of people say a lot of good things about him and stuff. But I also see on social media that he about to have a baby and stuff. So
yeah, he just did.
Most definitely.
Yeah. But as far as like the Houston area.
Let's say the Houston area. Let's talk about
so I would say one person I would like to work with is Funny Mike. And the reason why is because what I love about Funny Mike, what I've seen is like, you know, he's really
Come on, Funny Mike, baby. I know you're busy now. I know you're busy, big dog. Come on now, man. Give my boy the opportunity to be able to work with you, be in your presence and stuff like that, man. Bless the Mike with the knowledge and the growth, man, because we all know you came from Baton Rouge. We all know the work you put in, and we all know the work you consistent put in.
Exactly. Shout out to Funny Mike. It's like he brings on his people, and that's what I respect. He brought a lot of his family, a lot of people that, you know, he really helped a lot of people, and that's what I like to see. I feel like the world needs more of that. Of those positive influences, giving opportunities to the people around you. Like people do it, but the level that he does it is very impressive.
Most definitely, man. People say, man, they don't know the relationship and how we met, man. It's crazy. Me and Funny Mike met at Bombshell. We met at Bombshell. I was coming from a football game.
The one in Katy?
The one in Katy.
I was just there the other night. This shit is for the first time. This shit's lit. It's right by the Olive Garden.
Yeah, by Olive Garden, off I-10. And I ran up in there. I was my first time ever getting food from Bombshell. Me and my daughters went one night. It was a MMA fight, and he was in there with his friends and stuff. And my daughter said, "That's Funny Mike." I said, "Who that is?" That's the YouTuber that I say, I don't know who that is. I think he from Baton Rouge though. Ran up on him. I said, man, my daughter big fan. Can you please just take a picture of woo-de-woo? He said, what you do? I said, man, I'm on Team 28 Fitness. I started my personal training. I'm a motivation speaker. I'm a child of God. I need the world to get a chance to be able to speak to the kids, to you save the people. I'm from New Orleans. You know, you're an hour and 10 minutes away from me. Mm-hmm. He said, all right. Long story short, man, that's how I met him. And we took a picture. I posted it. He reposted it. And I hit my knees that night. I said, God, if it's for me, you gonna bring it to me. I ain't gotta go looking for it. And one day, bro, I ain't gonna kid you not. Every time I do something, bro, I speak the same thing. One morning I'm taking a shower, man. I talk to myself all the time. One morning I'm taking a shower, and it's like I'm water hitting your face. You showering. It's like God came down and said, "I want to bless you." I'm like, what? God, why you want to bless me? He said, I want to bless you. I say, bless the people next door. They've been way more obedient. They've been praying longer. He said, so you willing to give your blessing to somebody else? I say, yeah, because I know you going to come back around. Man, I kid you not. One day I woke up and I had a DM I had a DM from Funny Mike. He said, I need you to play Jordan Daddy.
Wow.
I said, what?
Crazy.
No lie, I'm lying. Before he said, I need you to play Jordan Daddy, he wanted me to train his sister.
Oh, wow.
He said, I need you to train my sister. What you gonna charge me? I said, I just need the love. He said, so he's gonna be free. I said, I need the love. I need the world to hear who I am. So I started training his sister, and after I started training his sister, about a week later, that's when I'm in the shower talking to myself, and I get a message from Funny Mike, and he said, I need you to play Jordan Daddy. He said, you been watching me? I said, nah, but I could go play that. He said, go look at the video, and I need you to beat his daddy. I went at the video. I ain't even look at the video. I went to him. I DM'd him. I said, man, I could be that person. I could be that person. He said, you could be that person? Man, I swear, when he told me tomorrow, I'm going to send you the address, pull up here, man, listen, I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep because I know that was my opportunity.
Yeah.
I was looking for anything that say Team 28 Fitness. I looked for everything that I could support me, but I had the right mindset that I need to go be great. I said, God, this is my opportunity. I pulled up to his subdivision, waited outside for 45 minutes before he even gave me the gate code to his house. I said, that's it. That's it. What you worrying about? You go in there and do what you need to do, and this gonna be your opportunity. When he opened, he messaged me. He said, "This the gate code. Come in." I went to his house. His girl opened the door. Listen. I went in there and did a video. It took about 45 minutes. I didn't ask for a picture. I didn't say nothing. I did what I did, and I left out the house. I jumped in the car. I was skiing home. Man. I'm like, oh, I just did a YouTube video. I'm about to go
That's one
crazy.
Of the biggest YouTube videos you can do, my boy.
Man, listen.
That was your first YouTube video?
That was my first YouTube video of my
life.
I didn't know who was editing. All I know is they got the camera guys, and I didn't know woo, man. And I jumped on Instagram. He dropped the video. I jumped on Instagram. My video, I had 2,000 followers and 30. I ain't gonna lie to you. In almost 10 minutes, I jumped up to 20K followers.
Damn, that shit's crazy.
And then he say, we going up. I look at the video the next day or 2 days later, it's almost at 1 million. He say, hey, he hit me again. I didn't not remind you, this Funny Mike, I ain't got his phone number.
Right.
He not hitting me off of his phone. He hitting me off his Instagram. He's DMing me. So he said, 2 days later, he said, I need you again for the episode 2. I said, what?
Wow.
Episode 2 later, episode 4, man. That to say this, you never know who you might run across. You never know what the opportunity might be. And it's crazy. I'm going to be honest with you. I know Funny Mike for 3 years. It took me 3.5 years before I even got his phone number. It took me 3.5 years. You heard what I said?
3.5 years.
Man, listen, man. We didn't made the videos that we did in a week already at 1.2, 1.3 million views. Woo. You understand me? I did not have his number to 3 to 4 years after I know them. Yeah. So don't get discouraged if you don't get a person number right then and there. Don't stop grinding because you ain't got that person number or that person ain't following you. It's crazy because he followed me and then he unfollowed me. Yeah, man.
So did he refollows you like after you did the video and stuff like that? Or
a long period of time after that, he unfollowed me. Then I saw on my Instagram, he followed me back. I'm like, damn, He stopped following me, then he followed me back. Like, all right.
Well, see, that's dope, because if he hadn't followed you that day, he would have never been able to find you later. So that's dope he did. That's a big opportunity, bro. For that to be your first YouTube video. Because my first YouTube video was me and my girl. I ain't want to do YouTube because I'm a rapper.
All right.
That's how I got into all this stuff. I'm a rapper. And I'm sitting there shooting the YouTube. My girl's like, I want to do YouTube stuff. I'm like, listen, I'm a white boy. I'm a rapper. So being funny is not my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be funny on these motherfuckers. I'm trying to be dead ass serious, you know? So she taught me into it. I'm sitting in front of the camera like, fuck this. And we're doing questions and shit. Like, I didn't want to do it. So for your first video to be with Funny Mike playing a role, that's big, bro.
Big opportunity, man. And I took that opportunity, and I like I said, I put so much into it, and my follower base grew. Opportunity came, clothing brands came, broadcast came. Man, it came with a lot. So
Right.
when I did that video, man, I ran into him. I did that video, man, and I talked to people, and I said, like I said, man, what's for you is gonna be for you.
Right.
And what God got for you, you don't have to go to it. He gonna bring it to you. And that to say this, man, to every kid, to every person out there, listen, man, it might not happen right now, but it's gonna happen.
Right.
It took me years to build that relationship, that trust, that love, to be able to be around a person of his character, a person of his growth, a person of who he is. Man, you know, it took me, and I'm being honest, this I ain't never talk about this. It took me 4 years before I ever rode in front of my Lambo truck.
Wow.
I never want to ride with him because I never earned that to be in that. I never earned that to what it feel like to be in that. His Lambo truck was the first Lambo truck I ever been in,
Wow.
ever rode in,
Right.
ever watched them switch gears in. So to say, it take time. It take time. Like, don't be so intrigued to want to be there when you ain't put in the work to get there. It take time. So when I tell people, man, the relationship that I built with him, the trust that I built with him, the love that I built with him, it came over a long period of time. When you at that type of level of success, you got to see who really mean you good and who don't mean you good. And that's why I respected him, because he wanted to see that I mean him good. Like I got his number. Like, I could call him, you know, but it's there. The love there, the growth there, the understanding there, the knowledge there. I'm a big brother. I like to lead in the right direction, so he know that I'm always that positive person. When you need somebody to talk to, hit Big Team 28, he gonna always have word of encouragement. So, like I said to every person out there that want to work with him, keep working, man. I didn't watch young kids, bruh,
Become something
in
a short
because
time.
of him.
Oh yeah.
Off a
He put
short
on
period
many
of time.
people.
We was at the he hosts that that trampoline thing.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he found 3-4 kids. It was like 10. He gave them to spend one day with them where he took them shopping and different things, and he was going, man, he go for energy. He go for energy. He go for personality. He go for that drive. Man, I watched him take these 3 young ladies, bro. I promise. Them young ladies, I met them when we did the classroom. That was their first time showing up. Them young ladies hit 120K in 3-4 months.
Crazy.
Just grinding. Just staying focused. Like, they was at any opportunity, they there. And
He's
not getting paid for it.
lives.
Not getting paid for it. Just like, so that's what I tell people all the time, man.
Grinding.
Sometimes, you know what one of the hardest things is?
What's that?
I did the video, it was funny, Mike, I ain't get $1. It took me years to get $1 from him. It took me years to get $1. So what I'm telling you now is, you could do something with a person for 3 years and not get paid for it. So be expected to be in a game for 3-4 years and not get $1 from it till he feel and till God ready to give you something for the work you put in.
Well, I mean, that's the reality of it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the work that people do in this content creation, social media world isn't really like, hey, you pull up and pay you $20 an hour. This isn't a job. It's an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You're here in front of these people. Not only are you going to gain from the video coming out, but you're going to gain experience. Like you're seeing some real deal shit going on here that's getting millions of views. That isn't created very easily. So like people are like, oh man, I didn't get paid. Look, it's not always about money. It's about learning. Like remember earlier we talked about mind state?
Oh, yeah.
The mind state that changed from being around that shit. And people don't understand that. It's like, look, what you did with it and turned it into you know what I'm saying? What works for you, that's what you gain from it. You gain knowledge, you gain experience, you gain relationships.
Yeah,
But you know that. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to people right now. You know that. I'm talking to people now. They need to understand that.
People would have never showed up if they didn't get paid no more.
Right, exactly.
They would have never showed up. But me understanding, knowing it's going to take time, knowing it's going to build, knowing it's going to get better, knowing that it's going to get there, knowing that I put the right prayers behind it, knowing that I got God first, that's why I'm at where I'm at.
Right.
Because I know it. I put it in. I manifest it. I put the work in. That's why I tell people all the time, this go back to the gym. The work you put in this year will not benefit you until 3 years from now. Your body won't start growing until your mind start growing. Don't go to the gym and expect to get muscle like me 2 months from now. It's not gonna happen. It take years. It take growth. It take so
discipline.
Man, your mindset gonna grow before anything.
It's the diet. That's the part where I gotta get right. It's that discipline. Like, hey man, I kind of want some rice right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I love curry. I love all kinds of curry.
Oh, that curry, man.
Oh, that shit is so fucking good, my boy.
Right, listen.
But that's carbs out the ass, bro.
Yeah. That's why.
Good.
That's why I know it's good.
Well, I mean, you from New Orleans. You know about good food.
Oh yeah, man. Hey man, you ever been to New Orleans?
I've been to New Orleans and I love New Orleans food. New Orleans has some of the best food in the country. You know what I'm saying? And when you try to get it in Houston, you try to get it in Baton Rouge or wherever, it's not the same as the food from New Orleans. The daiquiris.
I'm gonna do this favor for you, man. When we do a family get together, a family gathering, I'm gonna invite you over there so you could get some of that New Orleans food.
I would love to
It's
come.
crazy because my partner and them they do YouTube too, man, and my mama then cook for them and gave them food, man, and they never forget. They never forget. There's something about that New Orleans house mentality, that food,
absolutely.
that love. New Orleans people, man, they say they're some of the craziest people, but they got some of the best love and the best hospitality that they could give.
No, 100%. Like I've been around my girl's family and we've seen, like I've definitely experienced what New Orleans families, and it's amazing. You know what I'm saying? They accepted me 100%. The food is amazing, but it's just the vibe of the house. It's Like it's
you know that New Orleans people, they fighting for us.
Oh yeah.
But you better not go against them.
Oh yeah.
Because they come together and they gonna tell some straight out.
Oh yeah.
You know, so most definitely, man. Like I said, man, shout out, man, Funny Mike, man. My boy said he want to work with you, man. He said he love what you're doing. He said he like what you're doing, man, and he'll love to have you here just to bless him, man. Just to bless him and just be an opportunity to just be on this talk show, man. Just to get some time to just give the knowledge to the game, man. We watch you been in the game for a very long time. We watch you give opportunity to a lot of people, man. And, man, my boy just wants you here, man. Listen, that big Team 28 Fitness gotta be there, man. To just be there to make sure you good and everything that you know I'm there for you, man. But like I said, man,
sure. Just manifesting. Put out in the universe.
Put it out there, man.
Yeah.
But most definitely, man, I appreciate the love.
Absolutely.
You know, I watch you grind for a long time, man. Shout out to Ebony and shout out to Drew. They mentioned you a long time ago, and I told them, man, when the time right, I'ma be there. And when I say the time right, I mean it's God time, and it ain't my time.
Right.
And when I hit you, man, I just felt it was only right for Team 28 Fitness to come on this thing and bless the mic. You had a lot of good people on there. Shout out, man. I did stuff with Lex. I did stuff with a lot of them. Lex is a good person, man. I watch her grow. I watch her grow, man.
Yeah.
And she hit me and I support them. She worked out with me and stuff. She quit on me and stuff. I ain't gonna say that.
Yo, you probably pushing hard.
She quit on me. Lex quit on me now. Come on now.
She said, I can't do all that.
Can't do all that now. big ups to her, man. She doing her thing, man. There's a lot of people doing their thing, and I support a lot of people, man. There's a lot of love, man, that I show to a lot of people because it's so many people out there that's doing good.
Right.
That's doing good. And it just get better, man. That we, like I said, man, we all come together as one and put our minds together and not be so greedy, bro. And
it's so much
together.
money and power in that, bro.
It's so much money in this game
to
bro.
work together.
We could be the best.
And that's what I like about what Funny Mike's doing, because a lot of people will get a big platform and then they'll be like, "Hey man, I ain't going. You know what I'm saying? This is my shit. I ain't gonna let you come over here and try to eat off of me." It's like, I get it. I can kind of understand, but it's like, look, if you can bring everybody together, though, and just kind of push with it, like if you can figure out a way to make it make sense for everybody.
Listen, man, that dude got a genius mind, man. Shout out to JP, man. JP and the Church family. I met JP. Through Funny Mike. JP come fresh down here from Florida, man, and when they first started working
what part of Florida?
He from Orlando.
Orlando. Okay, that's not too far from Tampa.
I believe he's from Orlando.
I didn't know that.
And when he came down here, the Church family, man, I met him and Funny Mike and at Funny Mike warehouse, and that was my first time meeting JP.
Yeah.
I think JP was at like 60,000, 70,000 followers, something like that, and I told him, man, I said, man, we worked out a lot of times, and I said, man, I see greatness in you. I see greatness in you, and the only thing that you need to do is be consistent and keep going.
Right.
And don't get distracted.
That's it.
And stay the positive person you need to be. JP, man, he winning right now because he always had a heart of giving, and he always kept it real. He always being authentic to his family. And when you good to your family, man, and you good to the person that love you and the people that surround you, you gonna forever prevail in the game of winning. And JP, shout out to him. He went back to Orlando, bought him one of the biggest cribs in Orlando.
Hey.
Nasty with it, man. Bought him about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars, man.
Shout out to JP.
I'm so proud to see just people winning.
Yeah.
And just being in their presence help a lot in the game. When you
I'm gonna tell you something. Like, your mind state is really good, bro. Because a lot of people don't see it that way. People will see like winning this shit and they'll be like, "Oh, why not me? Why ain't I doing that?" It's like when you have that type of mind state, that's what brings blessings. You know what I'm saying? That positivity, like, "Oh, I love to see you winning. I saw when you were doing this, you here and now. I love that shit, makes me happy." If that can make you happy, then bro, that is very powerful.
People ask me all the time, I ain't gonna lie to you, and I'm gonna tell you this on camera. This is my first time ever saying it. I got more blessings in sowing seed than I got in money.
Very true.
I got more blessings in sowing seed and receiving blessings than I have in money. I never have more money than what I got in blessings and sowing seed. My blessings come from sowing seed into other people. That's what I'm here for. That's what I don't need a lot of money to feel good about myself. I don't need all the fancy things to appreciate who I am. God already accepted me for who I am. So when I leave this earth, I'm going to leave naked with nothing that I already created on this world. So I'm going to be forever accepted up there. So when people understand what you do down here, do not help you up there unless you live righteous down here to forever live up there. You could do whatever you want. So that's why I say, man, I'm all right down here, but I'm gonna be blessed up there. That's what I want to be. I want to be blessed up there and okay down here to see all my people winning and just being an element in the environment speaks a lot. If I'm in your situation and watching you winning, I'm winning too.
Right.
Because some word of encouragement help you grow in somewhere in life to where you able to. When you hold that banner up, you ain't just holding it up by yourself. A lot of million words come behind that banner. That person helped me. That person helped me. See, people don't understand. When you become a champion, when LeBron raised that trophy, it don't say LeBron James. It say the Cavaliers, the Lakers team.
Right.
It's because a team make a champion.
Right.
Not a player make a champion. A player can't never make a champion. If that's the case, now think about it. Allen Iverson would have been a champion. Come on, man.
Right.
That man,
that's so true, bro.
Allen Iverson would have been a champion because he made team. But a team ain't made a champion is made off a team, not by one player.
And you know what's crazy is that mindset you have made it perfect for you to meet Funny Mike, because that's his mentality.
Oh, yeah.
It's a team.
Take a team.
A very powerful
Take a
team. But it doesn't matter what you do in life. No matter what you're trying to do, it takes a team. Nobody wins by themselves. You might see the rapper or whoever be like, man, I'm the one.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
never went by himself.
Exactly.
Lil Baby never
QC,
went by himself.
like people
QC the
always
man.
had a team behind them. I don't care what rapper you see. Is there a team that really, because the days when that rapper was like, man, I don't know if I can do this no more.
The team pushed them.
The team pushed them. The team picked you up and said, look, bro, I feel you, but we got this show tonight. You got to go to this show. I ain't feeling it. They go to the show. Boom, they meet whoever. Like that's the team puts you there.
The team make a big difference, man.
They do.
The
It makes all the
The
difference.
surrounding make a big difference. The people you have in your corner make a big difference. The person that's your backbone make a big difference. The support make a big difference. Remember in this game that you can't win by yourself if you ain't got the support and the backbone that you need.
Right.
It's very important that you have the support and the backbone you need. You can have the best mindset you want, but that support means a lot. When you get tired, you want to lay it down. Guess what that support system said? Hey, you can't get tired on me because I'm supporting you. I believe in you. So that's one of the things that keep me going. When I look in the room and I see the faces of my children and I see that I got a lot of people depending on me, that's all I need to see. I know that I got to keep going. Ain't nothing in this world going to be given, but everything got to give. Nothing in this world gonna be given, but everything gotta give. So whatever you willing to do, it gotta at least give into what you willing to get out of it. So don't just be doing nothing if you ain't willing to get it and give it.
Right. I definitely like the mentality. I feel like you definitely dropped so many gems today, bro. It's crazy.
You know.
So let me ask you a question on a different subject. Do you believe in aliens? Do you feel like there's life out there outside of Earth?
Man, it's no.
No?
No.
Do you feel like the only thing in the world that exists is Earth?
It's Earth.
Yeah? So what about the other planets out there?
I don't know about the other planets. I don't know about the other planet. I just want to get to where I need to be.
Right.
I just need to get to where I want to be, and where I want to be is where God wants me to be, and I'm good.
Yeah, because one thing I did respect about a lot of things you said is like you're focused on where you're going.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck all that other shit. Fuck all other shit. I'm getting here.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
What's that?
Why the rear view mirror smaller than a front windshield?
Exactly.
Why?
Because what's the point in looking back?
What's the point of looking back?
What's behind you don't matter.
Don't
Because
matter.
when you think about what's behind you, you're distracted from what's in front of you.
And guess what? You're gonna wreck because you're not looking forward and you're looking backwards.
You're looking
You
backwards.
can't worry about what's
You're gonna
behind
wreck.
you. You can't worry about what you lost. You can't worry about the people you had around you. Can't worry about the people that's gonna come and go. It's all that make a difference of where you going in life. When I lay down at night and I lay my head on that pillow, I say, God, the people that you want around me, they're going to forever last. And the people that you don't, you're going to remove them. Don't make no mistakes on keeping people around me that you don't want around me. I need you to get them going because when I'm going, I need people that I know love me, not people that don't mean me no good.
Right.
I say I remove them.
Right, but you know what? It's also about mind state because like you'll get warnings, like yo, don't fuck with that person. This is why. And a lot of people ignore the warnings. It's like I've been learning a lot in life. You follow that shit. Once you see them signs, cut. You the fuck out of here. No more time.
People different. People different. They like to get burnt 3 or 4 times before they understand
Right.
that it shouldn't have been happening no time.
Exactly.
I'm the person like me. When I see a sign, a small sign, little sign, big sign, I'm going to get rid of you.
Right.
I'm going to get rid of you.
That's the same way I am.
I'm going to get rid of you.
Because if I do it that way, ain't no beef,
Ain't no
drama.
beef, ain't no love.
I
I'm going to still support you.
Yeah, we cool. But it's just, I'm not going to be around you every day. You know what I'm saying? Because I cut it out before.
Before you got back. Because I tell people all the time, if I let you stay around me, I'm going to have too much invested.
Yeah, exactly.
Too much love, man. That love more than anything. If I let you stay around me by the nonsense that you do, then I mean I got too much invested into what you do. And guess what? One thing about the game, they say if you allow your partner to be fake, then you might as well be fake with them.
Right. But see, that's the part of being real. Not everybody's real these days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they seem to. I mean, their jewelry be real.
Sometimes.
But that's the only thing that
That's the only thing real about it.
Make them
Hey,
real.
the diamond's
You know,
real, but are you really
is you
inside?
really solid?
Because fuck them diamonds. What's inside is way more valuable. You can't buy that shit. You can buy a diamond, but you can't buy being real. No. It's who you are. There's no price
People
value.
don't know diamonds always had to go through the rough before they even became a diamond.
Exactly.
A diamond never shaped until they understand that the jeweler got to shape it the way they want it to fit the ring that they want.
Exactly. It wasn't pretty before that.
No. Diamond never pretty. A rose never pretty.
Right.
We buy so many roses to die instead of buying a rose plant seed to watch it grow. Come on, I ain't gonna give you no more jewels. I say we buy roses that's already growing, that look good, that'll die in a week, instead of buying a rose seed that we can watch grow and it can last for longer.
And it goes back to what you just said about how you are sowing seeds. A lot of people don't see that. Sowing the seeds and watching and watering it and letting it grow, that's how you build a powerful foundation. You can't just buy the plant already grown. You gotta grow that bitch yourself. And that's how you build the foundation.
That's how you build a foundation, man. That's how I love to build things. Our relationship gonna grow because we started from the foundation of understanding and watching you grow and watching the things that you do and just watching you as an individual, man. When I tapped in with you, it was nothing but God telling me to tap in with you to be able to come bless the mic, man. I appreciate the love, the opportunity from just having me, man. You had a lot of good people, but ain't nothing like Big Team 28.
No, for sure. This has actually been a great conversation. You know, I like to get out here and really have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Not an interview.
Our conversation wasn't about growing with money and looking for opportunity. Our conversation was about what God gonna do for you, how it help your spirit and how it help your mindset of growing, and what's gonna get you there. Believing in yourself and investing in yourself by feeding yourself with the right things and a positive mindset. Man, so I really appreciate the love. Big Team 28 Fitness, man. Come on now. Come on now. I ain't gonna say it no more. The street pastor, the positive person, the most positive person to be around, the one who speak about that man up above, the one who ain't afraid to lead these kids in the right direction.
Facts.
Come on, man. I started from the bottom. Hey, just answer yourself this. What God was, where he had you at, and where he got you at and where he bring you at all speaks a lot about who you is and your growth. Where God had you at, you ain't no longer there because you here. And where he bringing you, you ain't going to be here because you going to be farther. We can't take the words, the prayers to play with. We can't take the opportunity to play with. We see what happened to Rich. Prayers go out to Rich and prayers go out to J-Vo family, man. Shout out to Rooney from giving J-Vo and Rich opportunity to do YouTube. My heart so deep down inside with them, man, that we send prayers to Rooney, man, to uplift them and J-Vo family as they get ready to lay him to rest. And young Richard, man, as he get back well, as he lost his feet, man. So prayers out to them. And keep going, man. You can't take the opportunity to play with, man. If you're young out there, man, just be mindful of the things and the situation and the places you put yourself into, because God ain't got no timing on it. And when he ain't got no timing on it, if you somewhere you ain't gotta be supposed to be, he take you home, man. And sometimes he do that to bring family together. It's a sad thing because sometimes family be separated, and the only way that he could get you back together talking is by taking somebody you love. So God don't make no mistakes.
I've seen that before.
God don't make no mistakes on some of the things he do. So don't question God why he do the things he do. If you want just continue on trying to do the right thing in this world, man. And the right thing in this world gonna cost you a lot. It might cost you a lot of friends. It might cost you a lot of opportunity. Some people that don't want you to help you don't want you to do right. They want you to do wrong.
Right. Exactly. And it's your part to see that.
To see that.
And react to it the right way. That's the test, one of the tests in life.
Yeah.
And it's hard sometimes because sometimes it look good to go that way.
I always tell people that, man, a rollie with diamonds ain't no better than a rollie without them. Because a Rolex got diamonds, that don't mean it hold more value than a Rolex without diamonds.
Because that Rolex with the diamonds is going to get you robbed too, you know what I'm saying?
Don't get you robbed. But the plain roll ain't gonna get you nowhere. People gonna say, I don't want that. And not knowing this hold more value. So what I'm telling you is a Range Rover and a Honda would make the difference because the name.
Mm-hmm. Which one gonna last longer? The Honda, I'm gonna tell
Honda
you.
gonna forever last long, man. Honda cheap and all, getting engine checks and stuff. Range Rover costs a lot to get it fixed.
50,000 miles in, you got to replace the engine and shit.
So that's just knowledge to the game, man.
No.
Don't let the name
Fool you
to want something where you don't know the value of it.
That's so true, bro.
So if you don't hold value of yourself, then you're going to fall for anything. If you hold a lot of value for yourself, you're not going to let money dictate your life or what you should do or what you feel like you need to do in the world that we living in nowadays, man. All of the winning in life, you got to keep God first. You got to keep God first.
Facts.
All of the winning life. The second thing you got to do, you got to be committed to yourself. The third thing you got to do, you got to be committed, not just to yourself, but committed to the people that's around you. And then you got to mean them good. When you mean everybody good, you can't lose because your intentions was best for everybody. Only way you lose bad intentions for everybody if they mess over you. But if they do good to you, they ain't going to forever lose you. So remember in the game, to win is to always keep God first. Second thing is to be good to yourself. Third thing is be good to everybody around you. Fourth thing is just keep going, baby.
Bro, I love it. I'm going to tell you something. You need to do a podcast. I'm telling you right now, if you do a podcast, just the way you speak and the uplifting. I mean, you mentioned motivational speaking. I definitely see that in you. But I also think a podcast, bro. Like, I feel like there's like a huge future for you, bro. This is the first time I ever met you. Definitely
First time.
You would think
man,
we knew each other.
First time, man. He invited me to his crib, man. That's a big plus to me, man, because people don't invite you to their kingdom, man. When you invited me to your kingdom, man, your personal space, I say, damn, man, that's good. I appreciate that. That's love, man. I hear Chriselle say, man, I'm going through the broadcast with him. I'm going to chop it up. She said, that's a good look for you, Team 20. And then he going to learn a lot from you. That's a lot of love over there
I definitely
that you going to give to him as a young man. And he going to look at you, man, I look young, but I am old. I look young, but I am old, man. And the word of encouragement before we get up out of here, man. Lord, I come to you today and ask you to watch over each and every one of us. I ask you to continue to open up doors for him. I ask you to continue to watch over each and every one of his family, as his kids, as he keep on growing in every way, man. Give him the strength that he needs to be great. Give him the strength that he needs to lead in the right direction. Even when things falling apart, give him the right mindset to continue to stay focused, Lord. In Jesus' name, I pray. But, man, shout out to my boy, but Funny Mike. Come on now, baby. Come bless my boy with the mic, man. You already said he the first and he the best and he the sickest that ever did it, man. You got to start from the bottom just to get to the top. You can't be at the top if you ain't never start from the bottom. You got to get a right ladder, but it takes step by step. You can't go to the top without making steps on every part of the ladder. If you got a ladder and you miss a step, then you miss success.
You're going to fall off.
You're going to
fall off that ladder, and it's hard to get back on when you hurt your leg.
Indeed.
I appreciate you, bro. You killed it, bro. Definitely appreciate it. I'm about to bring you back sometime in the future, bro. No doubt.
Most definitely, man. The next time it's going to cost you, dude.
No doubt.
Yes,
all right, Doc.
Appreciate the opportunity, man. Real love.
It's time to let it flow. It's time to let it flow. Yeah, it's time to let it flow.